In a joint vibration analysis trace, we see on the very top of the screen the vibration data that was recorded from the TM joint right and from the TM joint left on the bottom here. In JVA by itself, also known as JVA quick, we see this green sine wave. This is drawn by the computer as the animation draws the patient opening and closing their mouth over a period of time. Looking at the bottom of the trace here, we see that this trace runs from 0 to 10 seconds. So this is a 10-second trace. And during that time, the patient opened and closed 6 times. Every time the patient's jaw came up to close, we see a spike in the right joint and a spike here in the left joint. Every time this patient is closing. This spike is created by the patient's teeth coming together. The patient is going open, close. Now, this vibration is normal and in fact is actually necessary in JVA by itself. When a staff member takes a JVA quick trace like this, they want to make sure that the patient is closing fully and tapping their teeth just like this. Just strong enough that you can hear them. That will create a vibration so that when the clinician looks at each one of these peaks in the trace, he or she will be able to see the tooth contact and know that the patient was opening and closing in time with the metronome. When you're using a jaw tracker, this green line is no longer a sine wave, but rather actual mandibular movement. So then the tooth contact isn't quite so important. In a normal trace, like this one, the patient will have a normal range of motion. They'll be able to open at least 40 millimeters or more, and the only vibrations present will be these tooth contact vibrations. You notice there's nothing else going on here in between the tooth contact vibrations.